Hey there, it's Maddie, and today we're making peanut butter fudge. So this is another recipe that I've never done before, so it's going to be a testing recipe, and I have written down all my ingredients and my process on a piece of notebook paper. So if you want to try it out with me, let's go. Alright, so we need 2 cups of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So while I was looking at this recipe, I saw people saying that theirs melted and it wasn't staying together like fudge should. So they recommended to do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil instead of 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and double your powdered sugar. So have a cup of powdered sugar. And they also said to do less honey. So I don't know if we're supposed to do the same amount of honey as coconut oil, because that's how it is in the original recipe. I don't know. But I know we need 2 cups of peanut butter. Might need to use 2 containers because this one's almost out. I need a spoon, so I'll be right back. I need 2 cups. Yeah, this has 2 cups. So 2 cups of peanut butter to start with. And they said to use the same amount of peanut butter as was in the recipe. So we're just going to be combining all of our ingredients into one large bowl. Switch to my other container here. This one was open too. It wasn't even like this was not open. Goodness. So I'm using creamy peanut butter. I think you can use crunchy peanut butter if you want like a crunchy fudge, but I would rather a nice creamy fudge, peanut butter fudge. Alright, I think that's all the peanut butter that I need. It's not fully compacted in the bottom, but it'll be okay. Should be enough peanut butter. So 2 cups of PB in the giant bowl. Here we go. I might need to get a spatula to get all of it out. Or is that called a spatula? Is this called a spatula? I don't know. I think it's called spatula, so I'm going to call it a spatula. Okay, get it off. Get it off. Alright, get it off of the sides. Get all of the creaminess in there. I'm making fudge. Alright, I think I got the most that I can get out of this measuring cup. Should do. Now I'm going to lick my finger and wash it. Alright, now that we have free from peanut butter hands, we can add we're making banana bread. Ooh, it's definitely done. Mom, your banana bread's done. Hang on. Perfect, thank you. All right, so we have our banana bread out of the oven, so it's not gonna burn the house down. So we do coconut oil now, and it says to do, I don't know how much we're supposed to do, because the recipe said 1/4 cup, but everybody that said that it melted said to do 2 tablespoons. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons and hope that it's enough. I don't really know what it does for the recipe. No, that's what they said. So they said to put coconut oil in it, so I'm gonna put coconut oil in it. 1 more tablespoon. This is a tablespoon, right? Yes, this is a tablespoon. That worked for a second there. Okay. 2 tablespoons in. So, does that mean we do 2 tablespoons of honey? Very confused. Very confused. But the next ingredient is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. So, at least that one's easy, and they know how much we're supposed to put in there. I have coconut oil in my hand. Oh, I was supposed to melt it. Oh no, it's already going wrong. I was supposed to melt the coconut oil. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It was because they put it in, it was like liquidy. Well, there's gonna be some parts that's not melted. What does that mean? Is it gonna be chunky? Like a chunk of coconut oil? I don't know. Melt the coconut oil in the microwave for a few seconds, or like 30 seconds or something. Don't do what I just did. Alright. So now we wait. There's no eggs in this, so it's fine to have hot coconut oil. It's not gonna cook the eggs, is basically what I'm saying. I don't know how long coconut oil needs. Ow! I don't know how long coconut oil needs to cook, or like to melt. I did 15 seconds. It flipped about halfway. So 15 seconds more should do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That is melted. Alright. So for 2 tablespoons, melt it for 30 seconds with 15-second intervals. Alright. There's still small pieces that's not melted, but I don't know what that means. Don't know what's gonna happen there. But let's have my dirty dishes right here. Alright, so then we'll add the rest of the stuff and then we'll mix it together. Alright, this isn't open yet. Powdered sugar can make a mess very easily. Alright, 1/2 cup. So I have 1/4 cup here, so I need 2 of these. Hello? 1. I made a mess. And 2. Why was it so hard to come out of here? Whatever. Alright, so because in the original recipe, the honey and the coconut oil is the same, I'm going to do the honey and the coconut oil the same in this one, just less. Yeah. This one is okay to just straight up put in there. You don't melt honey. Is that even a thing? I don't think it's a thing. I'm trying to fill the void with conversation. It's kind of weird. So I'm just talking to the camera. Nobody's talking. Okay. We'll use our finger. Perfectly fine. You use your finger sometimes. Get all the honey out of the tablespoon. Next, we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It's very specific, but whatever. This is 1/4 of one. This is 1/2 right here. Okay. Ooh, I just got honey on it. Okay. I don't know if I got it off or not. Alright. Oh, goodness. This always makes a mess. You gotta. I told you it made a mess. I don't know if you could see it, but it made a mess. Okay. Half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Perfect. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. That is our. Oh, I was supposed to do 1 cup of powdered sugar because we're supposed to do more than what the recipe said. Okay, so I'll have to add another 2 of those. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Normally I would just splash it in there, but I'm going to be very precise with the recipe today. 1 and 2. All right, so now we need to do 2 more 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, so now it's dirty with, it's not actually that dirty. I thought I had accidentally gotten some honey in here. I got a little bit of honey in here. So I'm just gonna pour it. All right, come on. Come on. 1 and 2. Don't make a mess, don't make a mess, don't make a mess. Okay, I made a little bit of a mess. Okay. Okay. Now we stir it together. All right. Let's see if our improvise of what people said mixed with the actual recipe does it right. I don't know what consistency it's supposed to be. The one in the recipe looked very liquidy. So I don't know. Also, I didn't sift the sugar. So it might be kind of chunky. With the added fact that I didn't melt the coconut oil at first. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of chunky because of the powdered sugar. Just a little bit chunky. Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring, stirring, stirring. So mine just looks like peanut butter. Theirs looked like not peanut butter. Mine just looks like peanut butter. It still has the consistency of peanut butter. It didn't change, really. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe that means it's not going to melt. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to get the chunks of powdered sugar out. Okay. I guess that's stirred up enough. Okay, this is the consistency. It just ripped away. See, it's like peanut butter still. Maybe it's a little bit liquidier than peanut butter, but it's very similar to peanut butter. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, see, it's just like very similar to peanut butter. Mine's kind of chunky because of the powdered sugar. So I would recommend, if you make this, to sift the powdered sugar before you put it in. It's a good idea. Alright, so now we're supposed, so combine peanut butter, melted coconut oil, powdered sugar, honey, salt, and vanilla. Pour into a wax-lined container and smooth with a spoon. Wax-lined container. Let me find a container, or not a container with like a lid, like a pan, I guess, and wax paper. Let me find that. All right, I found an 8x8 pan and freezer paper. Freezer paper is the same thing as wax paper, and we're putting it in the freezer. So, we're good. One time, I was making cookies, and I put freezer paper as the parchment paper, and it melted onto the cookie. So then we didn't get to eat cookies. But this is going in the freezer, it's not going in the oven. So, all right, time to struggle with the parchment paper. Does anybody else struggle with parchment paper? I have a big struggle with parchment paper. And apparently struggle to say struggle. Honey? Honestly, not as bad as it usually is. So that's good. See, I mean, that wasn't a horrible cut. Wait, do we put this side on the outside or this side? Mom, you put this out on, like you put it on here? Or do you do it on here? Okay. Just making sure my mic was plugged in because that would not be fun. It wasn't plugged in this whole time. Okay, I don't want to get it in my hair. I should put my hair up. This is not gonna go well. Okay. One scoop in. Okay. 2 scoops in. This is hard to do. Why am I doing it with my left hand? I don't know. I think I'm making it harder on myself, honestly. Because I'm doing it with my left hand. So I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, the part where I put it in the freezer got cut out and didn't record or something. So I just smoothed it out with my spatula and then put it in the freezer for, you're supposed to put it in there for like an hour and a half, but in the next clip you'll see that I did it longer than that. Anyways, that's all. Alright, so it's been more like 3.5 hours, but it's okay. I know it's not gonna mess it up in any way. So I just took it out of the freezer, and I have this angled knife. I'm gonna cut them into teeny little fudge-sized squares. They don't seem like super hard, even though they've been in the freezer for a while. I don't know. Alright, I just cut them into tiny squares. There's no other thing I have to do, so I guess I should try it. Oh, it's really cold. It's really good. It tastes like fudge. It's very sweet. Very, very sweet. But it's really good. Good. I was a little bit worried. Not gonna lie. The other thing that I know I did wrong is I should have sifted the powdered sugar and I put the coconut oil before it melted, and then maybe it would be less, because I can see the little pieces of powdered sugar, but it tastes really good, so that's all that matters. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you never miss whenever I post a video. Tell me if you decide to make this recipe and if it worked for you, if you changed anything, because I'm really interested if you wanted to try this because I made it. Anyways, I'm going to be posting this video after the new year, so Happy New Year! We're finally in 2021. That's good, I guess. Hopefully it's a better year. I hope you all had a great holiday season, and that's all. Say I love you with Maddie.